So, good evening, everybody. This is the receiving testing for my Bitx working for 40 meter bands, and now tune on 6996.2. Actually, this is not accurate, but this only have a different about 200 or maybe 500 hertz with the actual frequency, but it is okay since we only not for the 4 main digits from the FL display, and now it's in muting, which is I turn off the volume, and this is the closest look for this new Bitx. Pretty messy around, and you can see here I'm making the special adapter using the balloon, the TV balloon car, and this is the BFO. The BFO is working as in the schematic, but with a little tweaks for the inductor, which is I change it to the using picnic coils. And there is no something special here, but so many change in the modification is based for the advices from Om Indra's Ecoputra, which is a lot of modification here. It's about 7 points, and I just apply for about the 6 of the modify based from the info in the group, and the last mods for the using low impedance preamplifier is still underway, and it is quite a little bit complicated since I was looking for the wages schematic pictures, and this is the FLL. So pretty quite ordinary things, and yes, it is only the testing for the savings. This is antenna input, which is I'm using the extra extension cord. It is not recommended, but this is the only I can do right now. And for the connector itself, is not standard as like other use it, but it is quite pretty mess here. We're using the standard for the digital I/O, and yes, it is quite a little bit working so well for me. And now I will open the volume. Let's see what it was make here. So on 6996. Oh, there is no nobody's here, so I will going to the up end, which is now is ongoing the Nusantara net on 7055. Let's change the band, change the frequency to the upper level of the main menu from the 40K, and it is still using the ordinary, like suggested in the schematic, which is using the plastic variable. It is quite not comfortable, but we can make this as the simple solution right now. So now I tune in on 7.055, which is now is Nusantara net is having quite a little crowd there. Now it's tuned in. You can hear the net. This is maximum volume from my amplifier. Actually, I make a lot of small modification here. Decreasing gain of the amplifier now is only have about the 50 multiplier, and for the bias for the transistor which is used as the preamp is still using the actual condition from the original schematic. You can hear that a lot of big station is now making any reports. It is distorted. Track stated. The oscillator itself is quite stable. It's only drifting in some of the hertz, but it's not noticed. And the locking system from the FLL itself is not applied yet, since I just need for the frequency reading from the FLL, and it is in my way to testing the stability of my oscillator. And from the transmitting mic preamp is not installed yet. It is I plan it to put the preamplifier from the microphone on the outside board, and so I can using this holes, so many holes here for the preamp is I will use for the low impedance preamp for the amplifier. And you can see here it is the variable capacitor. I took scrap it from my junk box, and here is I have one of the old board AM FM radio, which is I can find a lot of exotic component here, and it still can be used, but I just need some of the components like fetch, the trimmer, and the IC, and also the picnic coils. Yes, I will use it for another project if still I might be needed. Then, so this is my final recording. Quite a little bit satisfied with all of the results. And the next, for further step is I want to apply for the transmitting. This is I still not completed yet. And the amplifier using of 510 IRF, and you can see here it's just like using the head for the driver of this transistor. It is quite a little bit creative here, and yes, it is my idea. Thank you for listening and watch this scrap video tutorial. I hope you not get bored and you can realize your Bitx in your own way, because this is our way, home brewing. Thank you.